Staying darkness, your sanity. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But, you know, I don't really have much of an option here when I've been knocked the fuck out. Like, good lord. Barrels come crashing down on my head, and it's like, hey, why'd you turn off your lights? I didn't. If anything, it should have just, like... Oh, okay, so then that's just like a... That's just like an automatic refill and not like one I can carry around with me, but that's fine. Oh, did my sanity just improve? Well, back to head is pounding, hands are shaking. I mean, I don't have any other doors to check, and I keep picking up these things that I don't know what to do with. I mean...
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh. My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Unsurprisingly, he betrayed these people. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, that's the way. I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during the time as a soldier. My time as a soldier, fuck. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Alright. So he gave them something that, like, twisted their bones up? Like, wow, brutal. Alright. Well, to the left. How is my lantern oil looking? Low as shit. Good lord. I don't know what oil we're using for this lantern, but it is not very good oil. I can tell you that much. Well, hopefully the lab is better lit. During 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Ow! How is my health? Is it still a few cuts and bruises? I don't know how much the laudanum heals, though, is the thing. Like, I'd use it, but I don't know. He sat down by the castle wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. I thought he was already on a boat. You know, probably my biggest issue with this game is the tinderboxes, because I'm somebody, and I think I've talked about this before, whenever I have a game where I can, like, light up a dark area, I very much want to just light up the dark area. Like, just light it up like a motherfucker, you know? Okay. Don't know what that's about. But whatever. It's awfully large. I'm guessing I can use that as, like, a ramp. Okay, so I'm almost confused. Okay, so there should be, oh, there it is. Some lantern oil up there. And then if we head this way. Uh-huh. I don't know, it shows that there's supposed to be a tinderbox over here. I don't see it, but at the same time, look at how long it took me to find that one on the, oh, I'm also looking at the wrong side of this thing. Oh, and it was also more oil. Okay.
There should be more coop rats.
Okay.
Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Okay. Well, I have a lot more. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic. I'm gonna fix that for you. And proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use this recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution in my predicament. Alright, so calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. Uh-huh. Tinderbox, and then there should be another thing. Oh, there it is. Right there. Big old pit down there. Oh, okay. I thought that was a chest that I could open, not a box that I was picking up. But whatever. Oh, there's the chest I can open. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. There we go. And then there should be some lantern oil there. Okay. So Oh, I used it over there apparently. And calamine. And green. And somebody's pissy out there. And then aqua regia. And then a chemistry pod that I need to put somewhere. Where did I put it? Over there. Okay. Oh. Turn the wheel. The wheel will turn in the same direction as you rotate. Okay. And then I bind them with that. And then I add that. And now I have a jar of acid. Did I pick up something called a memory cylinder over here? I did not. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay. Am I supposed to? Okay, I am supposed to do something there. So if I click on it, does it just bring me back to it? Oh, it does. Okay, that's weird, but whatever. Okay, so now let's see. If we go back now to the entrance hall. We will see that this place has collapsed. That's fine. I'm assuming that's what these are for. Oh, nice. Alright. Didn't even need to do it myself. It just automatically put it in. Alright. To the, refinery, I guess. How's my health doing? A few cuts and bruises still, that's it. Alright, well, I mean, I'm fine with that. The refinery. And then I need this. Alchemist. Oh, okay, so my memento was, I'm assuming that I need something to destroy that, but since I already had it with me, that makes sense. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke.
Dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to light all these lanterns, because that would be an awful lot. As much as I want to, like, you have absolutely no idea. Crouching makes you a lot harder. Oh, B is crouch. so is that the monster that I'm supposed to avoid, or is this another one that isn't actually going to attack me? Okay, and
Darkness closing in.
okay, but now not really a whole lot to light up in here, is there? I mean, I came in, I went left, right? So that should be. Oh, should be here then, I think. Nope. What is that? Nothing. Alright. Okay. So once again though, is that enemy like still out there or what? Like I don't. Huh. Thank you, but no thank you. Another laudanum.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I mean, probably. Okay, so if that's there, that means, yeah, in here there's supposed to be a tier box like around here, and a lantern, which I did get. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Now, this next room is where we saw that thing go. It could be, I guess, over there. Oh, we got some geese. They're on the floor. Well, at least that one's actually there. So is this thing still around, or what? Like, yeah, if I had this on PC, I would 100% go like find a mod that just gives you like infinite tinder boxes or something. Because like I said, I very much want to just light up everything. Like, how many do I have? I mean, I do have 13 still. So it's not like I'm doing bad with them. No.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Well, yeah, because as he said, it takes glass like forever to actually like grab it. Now, I don't know if because I put the barrel there he couldn't get in. If so, cool. I mean, because if that's the case, then I can do that as well. And I'm assuming that it can't get in here, but I mean, obviously I don't really have much way of knowing that. It's just 3 dots. That's always good. You know what? Okay, so yeah, that one, laudanum, is just for health. It is not, it doesn't work for sanity. Since my sanity's at 3 dots though, I feel like I should just wait here in the light until maybe it'll go back. I mean, I don't know that that's how it works, but... Alright, well... If I make more light... how's my lantern? Okay. Wow, when they say a few drops of oil, they really mean it. It's barely moved. Come on, now you were grabbing it. There we go. Oh, was that me solving a puzzle, I guess? Tinderbox there. Two more tinderboxes, that's nice. Okay. So, I guess then... Raise it up, sure did. And down the hole we go. So I guess I avoided that monster. I mean, it didn't really seem to do a whole lot to us. Or it didn't seem to be all that hard to get through, or to get, yeah, to get away from, but I am curious though, well no, 'cause if you're supposed to hide in the darkness, then to be harder to spot, then they must not be worried about light, right? Oh, we got a lot of light down here though. Oh, and it fucking took away all of the goddamn... Oh. So... Stay out of the water then, I take it? Okay. Does that actually work? It does too, look at that. Jump. Jump. Boosh. Yeah, turn around and go that way. Oh, that's probably what that lever opened, wasn't it? Why are you all the way back here exactly? Oh. Come on. Where? Where? Give me something to throw. There. Okay. Come on, stop fucking doing that. Get up on the box, you jackass. Oh goody, and it made it in. I also just bounced that right off of it. Is it still in here? Nope. Oh, I see. So if I give it meat, it'll ignore me for a bit. No, I mean, yeah, just keep. Yeah, fucking right. Well. Come on. it up. What is this? A hollow needle. Okay. Oh, it's locked with this. Oh, use the needle to pick the lock then. I mean, that's not really much of a puzzle. Although I guess if you didn't see the needle in that room, you might be thinking, "Oh God, I need to get to a key that's somewhere else," right? All right, so we got some light here. And according to this, it's the last part of Act 1. So this is where... So we'll end it once we make it through here. Assuming we make it through here. Now, we are... I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. According to the map that I'm looking at, there's like a couple different exits that you can take, so I'm just kind of running and hoping that I'm finding them. Hey-oh, found one. Alright. So, that'll be it then for this part. We made it to the back halls, or the back hall. Our next, I guess, little hub. That's, really weird. So I'm not quite sure why I can play with the water, but whatever. Alright. So that'll be it for this weekend, I think. Right? Yeah, we were going over an hour. God, that's 2 times today now. So yeah, that's it for Act 1. Next week we'll do Act 2. Maybe. I mean, probably. I mean, these parts aren't going to be an hour long each. It didn't take us 2 hours to get through Act 1, so we should probably be able to get through Act 3 as well. And I think let's see, there's 4 acts, so 4 weekends, 1 month basically, to get through the game, which isn't bad. When I'm only doing 2 videos a week, that's not bad. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.